We all are using mobile phones, am I right? And we are using systems, laptops, tabs, whatnot. All those electronic equipments that we are using it, we have something called as storage. In mobile phones, we have our internal storage, and in earlier days we used to have some external memory card. In the same way, in laptops, we have a storage, and in the same way, in computers, we have hard disk storage. So, everywhere we have a storage, and for what purpose this storage is? It is used to store the data, some information, some images, some videos, some files, some projects, some reports, some data, many things. Am I right? So, in the same way, we have something called as a storage, which is in a cloud perspective. That's where we have something called as AWS, Azure, and all these different cloud computing platforms. Now, when we are talking something about SnowFlake, then we should also have some storage which is linked up to our AWS. So for that, what exactly is the storage and how to create it? Hi, I'm M. Asif Hussain from KnowHow Academy. What are we going to learn in this video? We are going to learn and guide how to create a storage in AWS, a step-by-step process of creating the S3 bucket in AWS, and in the same way we are even going to learn how we have to create a folder and upload files in S3 bucket. So by the end of this video, you could also able to create one storage in AWS. You could also go and create a file, folder, upload the documents or some reports or data in AWS. So watch till the end. My dear viewers, so as soon as you created a AWS account, okay, so in Google we have to go and search for aws.amazon.com. so as soon as we go into aws.amazon.com, here we have to sign in to the console. So as soon as you click on sign in to the console, it is asking us, okay, the IAM user ID, okay, with any user ID if you have it, or if you want to use the root user email, we can use the root user email which we might have created it when we are creating a account or free trial. Okay, so this is my email ID that I have considered, and let me click on next, and the password I have given it, and then let me click on sign in. So as soon as I sign in, okay, so it is asking me how can you go with the authentication, okay. So authentication using your fingerprint, face or screen lock, create a passkey on this device, or if you want to have some authenticator app, or if you would like to hardware token. If you would like, you can select it or you can skip for now, okay. It is up to you whether for the security reasons that you can consider. So as soon as I have clicked on, I would like to skip for now, then I will land up into my console page here. So under this console page, there are various services that AWS will give it to us. Okay, there are many services which AWS gives us to us, and out of that we will go and create the S3 bucket. So what exactly S3 bucket is here all about in AWS is nothing but in general, okay, so what happens is that whenever we are going and creating some storage in Azure, we go and use Azure Blob Storage. Am I right? So in the same way in AWS, we go and store it in S3 bucket. That's a platform where we can store our files or data in it. So I do not have any bucket till now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a bucket here. So when I'm creating a bucket, it is asking the type. Okay, let me go with the general purpose. Okay, then I can go and give the bucket name. It's up to us. Okay, let us consider any bucket name of your choice. Then I'll go here, be unique. It should be unique. Okay, and at last I'll just go and create a bucket, but I don't need to give all these things. It's an optional purpose. Okay, so we can go and create a bucket here. As soon as I click on create bucket, the bucket will be created. As you can see that successfully we have created a bucket with some name. Okay, it's up to us. So now I have created one bucket here, right? So you can even go and create n number of buckets depending upon your requirement. Okay, so if I just click on this particular bucket, Okay, here I can go and upload the files whatever I would like to. But what if the case I have files of SQL, I have files of SnowFlake, I have files of AWS, I have files of Power BI, I have files of Power App, I have files of Power Automate. So I have the files of multiple technologies. Okay, so in order to get easy of understanding and easy of access, rather than directly uploading the files into this upload option, what I'm going to do, I am going to create a folder first, and depending on that folder I'll go and upload the files. So for that I'll just create a folder here. Okay, so it is asking me the folder name, so let me give the folder name as Power BI. Okay, then I'll create a folder. So what I'm doing, I'm just creating a folder for Power BI. So I have created a folder for Power BI. Now in the same way, if you would like to create another folder, let me click on create folder, and I will choose the folder name as Snowflake. Okay, and I'll go and create a folder here. All right, so what I'm doing, I'm just dividing the different folders depending upon the technologies. So I have created a folder here, and now if I click on Power BI, here it is asking me that I can upload the file here. So let me go and just upload one small file, which will be easy for you also to get and understand. Okay, so it is telling me the destination is this one, S3 bucket. Okay, so this is our destination. Okay, so what I have to do is that I have to select the files. Okay, I have to select the files, I have to select the folder here. So for this, let me add files here. Okay, so let me add files, any files of your choice. It is purely on our perspective. So anything that you can consider. Let me choose this Power BI file. I'll click on open. Okay, as you can see that this particular Power BI file, which is a PBIX file, that it is getting uploaded into my Power BI destination folder. Okay, so as I can see that, I'll just click on upload. I'll just click on upload. See this, it is taking time. Successfully uploaded. So what I have done, I have successfully uploaded one Power BI file. All right, so now if I would like to go and upload some another file in this. Okay, if I would like to go and upload some another file in this, so for this what I am going to do, I'm just going to this particular upload option. Okay, so already I have one, so let me go and add file. So here let me choose that one Excel sheet, so that it will be easy for you also to understand whether it will accept only this one, or the Excel files or CSV files or JSON files or whatever it is. So let me click on one Excel sheet data set. Let me click on open. As you can see that it is 1.3 MB. I'll click on upload, and the process is getting uploaded, and finally the file is it's uploaded, right? It's uploaded. Okay, so now we can see that I have two files in this, right? I have two files in this. If I just come back to my home, see this, I have two files. One I have PBIX file, one I have Excel file. So the size of it, when it was modified, what is the storage class, all these things I have it in my particular Power BI folder. So if I just come back to my bucket that I have created, under this again I have Snowflake folder that I have created. So my dear viewers, what it means here is that you can go and upload your files, whatever you have it, in AWS as well as in Azure as well, where we use Azure Blob Storage there. But when we are working with Snowflake, as we have integrated our Snowflake with AWS, so most of the time in order to fetch the data or get the data, what we generally do is that we integrate our AWS buckets into our Snowflake. So that's where we can get the data and we can work on Snowflake, write queries and do some transformations and process. So in this video, we have learned how to create a storage in AWS, how to create one S3 bucket, how to create a folder and upload files in it. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as your source for IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate the tech world. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. It's been a pleasure sharing this information with you. Stay curious and keep learning.